No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today on the show, we have my buddy Dane Vaughn and his partner in crime, Boo Johnson, two illustrious skateboard pros, two guys who fucking go out there every day and do crazy shit on their skateboards.
Yeah, man, for sure.
That's really all there is to it.
Appreciate you having us, man.
I'm going to put the fucking mic.
Oh, yeah, let's get that a little closer.
All right, yeah, there we go. And Boo is drinking lean. So this episode is sponsored by Lean. Let's just get that out in the open.
Weed and Nameless Genetics, man, the best weed out there.
You're shouting out what? You have a weed sponsor or something?
Shit, I'm on Weed Maps, so we fuck with a lot of companies that fuck with Weed Maps.
See, we've been talking to Weed Maps too. Is it as good as it's cracked up to be?
Oh, it's insane. This is just the beginning too. You know, they just started their whole skate team about a year ago.
Right.
It's been popping ever since. You feel me? We've been to Hawaii. We did a Spain tour. We got it popping in Coachella. You know. So
do they help you get weed when you're in foreign locations?
Anywhere I'm at, bro. Right, Slinks?
Yeah, on me.
Every Friday, you feel me? I'll call them up. You know, bring like 2 or 3 ounces.
It's something you couldn't have even thought of that in a million years, like 20 years ago, 10 years ago.
Facts. Like,
especially in the skateboard world.
For real, like weed was like a bill to me.
Yeah.
But now it's like, here you go, Dane.
Now it's a jug, yeah.
Now it's, I'm like coming up. It's nice. You feel me? We rolling raws fat and we tucking backwards large as hell.
It's hard to remember what spending money on weed was like.
Yeah, for sure. But that's a blessing. So shout out to Weed Match for looking out for your boy.
That's crazy. But did you get a bunch of backlash has there been anger in the community because of like weed sponsorships starting to pop up?
Shit, not really. I feel like more weed companies are trying to sponsor skateboarders. You feel me? Just because it's more like this is what we do. You know, it's a lifestyle and it like keeps you even and it keeps us going. So I think it's cool. You know, it's better than a beer sponsor, an energy sponsor. You feel me? Like I skated for Mountain Dew for about 3 or 4 years. About that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty
3
much
or 4 years, and then they canned you just because you were.
Yeah, they pretty much canned me because they say they couldn't fuck with my style anymore or my image. It was my image, like
AKA weed and tattoos, more or less.
Tattoos, yeah. And to be honest, they did warn me. They gave me warnings like, "Yo, like, can you take that post down? Like, you can't have none of that." So I got my warnings, but you know, I'm just trying to stay true to myself and put out what I'm really about. And you feel me? That's how Weed Maps hit me up and we got it going from there. So
so you got on Weed Maps after you got kicked off of Mountain Dew for weed.
Exactly.
So you're like, that's like part of your image now. You're like an iconic weed smoker.
For real, exactly. But that's what they like, yo, we heard you got kicked off Mountain Dew, like for keeping like to your roots. Like, we appreciate that. Let's talk.
Yeah.
You know, we went from there and
who smokes more weed out of the two of you?
I think Boo's got me.
He takes it?
Sure.
Damn, you're gonna give him that? Is it just because he's sponsored, or is it just because you have less tolerance?
No, we go on tour all the time. He smokes just as much as us.
I'll smoke every
But you know, in the van, I'll be just in the back, bro.
Once Dane gets faded, that's when he really smokes. Once he's lit, he's
back
puffing.
to back to back.
It's nonstop.
Wait, so are you the kind who gets higher though? Is the question. Like, who's more likely to tap out?
Dang, I'm out here. He be like, no, I'm cool. even my nigga, like, it's weird though, cause we smoke so much. At the end of the day, it's like, tell him the highest we get is at what point in the day?
It's in the morning. That first blunt, that's the highest I get, and then anything after that, I'm just trying to maintain that high, pretty much.
Facts, you feel me?
I can blow all day.
I could blow all day, but in the morning when you get that first joint, that's why sometimes
every day.
It's inspirational.
That is inspirational.
But that sometimes for that fact, like sometimes I try to get some shit done in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
I wake up, go on my bike ride, play with my dog, work out, do yoga, whatever the case is. Then I hit my joint.
Clear your head before you start polluting it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
so you smoke blunts primarily, or what's your method and do you overlap a lot?
So I smoke spliffs like a lot.
Same.
This is my shit, like raw papers, a little bit of tobacco, and some OG. But you know, I roll back. Yeah, they doing the same shit.
I started out smoking blunts like forever, and then like slowly just came to Cali, and then spliffs were just like what it was, I guess.
You guys are both from like kind of remote locations, huh?
True.
Tehachapi?
Yeah, I'm from Tehachapi. It's like right in the middle of Bakersfield and
It's right by
Palmdale,
Woodward,
California.
right?
Yeah, Woodward West,
Yeah.
actually.
Is that what turned you into a skater?
Nah, Woodward came through like years later.
Oh, so it wasn't around when you were a kid?
Nah,
Yeah,
it
because it is
wasn't.
more new, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was more new, but you know, we worked with what we had. You know, we skated around the little local towns. My mom would drive me out to Bakersfield or Lancaster to get it in.
That shit
And,
probably
you know,
made us go harder.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, facts. Like I was like, I'm trying
Push
to get
harder.
out of here.
Yeah, push harder.
Got out when I was like 17, 16. Moved out to the Valley. I moved to Long Beach. I'm in Long Beach for like 6, 7 years now, and that's home.
You were in the Valley when you were 16, living on your own, or with who?
Yeah, I moved out. I was living with my homie Burger and like Nick Tucker. It was pretty cool. We had a little skate house. That was like my first shit, but shit got weird. Then I moved to Long Beach, got my own shit, and it's been like that ever since.
But in the Valley, there's a lot of bad shit that goes on in the Valley. Did you learn that real quick at like 16?
Hey, yo, Slinks. Shit, nah, I wasn't around all that. I was like in the streets skating.
Really? You didn't get into the bad stuff back then?
Nah.
There's a lot of porn stars and cocaine around the Valley, bro.
Facts, bro. I like to pick my battles. You feel me? I know what scenes I need to stay away from. But
Right.
back then, I was like young. I was focused on like trying to skate. I was a little skating nerd. Like, let's get it. So, but when I moved to Long Beach, you feel me? I adapt and. You know, I grew up as a person, you feel me? I got some real homies. My nigga Slinks is from Long Beach. That's his city. So, you feel me?
So what was it like growing up in Louisiana? What kind of scene you have?
Shit, it was tight, like, for a while there, you know, like, growing up as a kid, but I only lived there till I was, like, 11.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I didn't even start, like, skating in Louisiana.
Uh-huh. So
But,
where did you move from there?
To, like, Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
and
Is
then I was
that
living
better
in-
or worse?
It was better because it was more of a city for me at the time, you know,
Right.
so I was able to, like, figure out skating, you know. I seen some skaters there and then got involved with that shit and, you know, and then it was, the only thing that sucked was, like, the cold, you know, like, all the snow and all that shit.
So you hightailed it out to LA as soon as possible?
In a
Wait.
sense, I've lived in, like, a bunch of different cities randomly. Like, we moved a lot, you know. So, like,
You said,
I had lived in, like, Reno and Colorado and fucking, but, like, the main places I had lived was, like, kind of like Florida, Texas, Minnesota, and then, like, California.
And LA's the best, right? Can we all agree on that?
100%.
Yeah.
Koreatown specifically?
100%.
You have a lot of loyalty to Koreatown,
I
huh?
fuck with Koreatown.
That's like part of
yeah.
your image.
that's his
Yeah,
head
yeah.
right there.
It's like,
That's
dude, like
100%.
I've been living there for like 4 years now, I think, like, and like I can't find myself to leave. Like I'm just super hyped on like the mid city life, you know.
Yeah, it's a very different feel out there. Versus like Long Beach, where you're like,
Long Beach is cool.
but it
yeah.
always has that feel of like you're in this like mellow little beach city, but it's also very hood and like you might get
Exactly.
beat up by some Mexican dude who's like 7 feet tall.
Exactly. That's why we love it.
What part of Long Beach you live in?
I live downtown Long Beach.
Oh,
My
okay.
shit, I'm chilling. My shit's cool, you know.
By the Hooters, above the Hooters.
Nah, I'm like a block from Hooters. I got some fans in Hooters. Shout out to the Hooter girls.
Where do you guys get most of your skating done though? Like, is Radio Korea like describe the scene to me, because I feel like if you're a skater in Koreatown, you got to be a Radio Korea local.
Wait, say that again?
Sorry.
The Radio Korea lifestyle.
He's
if
talking
you're-
about Jaquan.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Jake.
Oh,
You could call it either or. I've heard
Yeah,
both.
100%.
Yeah. Or you could call it
What's
Western.
up with Jaquan? Have people still been skating?
That's
it?
what I'm wondering.
Nah, they sawed out like chunks on the ledges.
Yeah,
but
they
not
like-
the whole thing, right? But
Yeah,
a
not
lot of
like-
it.
Damn near.
All the ledges, like, but not the high ledges
Yeah.
that go into the hill, but all the ledges except for the front gapped ones and shit, you know.
That was such a crazy
OG.
scene for a long time there.
Yeah, yeah,
That was the LA Ledges.
yeah.
You got to get more of it.
I see footage all the time, like OG footage where they're
Yeah.
pushing that place hard.
And when you
know?
just see 80 people standing around, that was like even when I moved out here, and then all of a sudden the security got real buck, which I guess is what happens if you have 80 people there every day.
Yeah, for
real.
sure. Because like kids, like it became like a skate park in a sense. So kids would just roll up whenever the fuck from wherever they came from,
whatever day. You know what I mean? They let us skate. They let you guys skate on Sunday, right?
Sundays they let us.
Sunday
skate.
was like the holy day, but what's
like
crazy is like
yeah,
kids started catching on to that, and they realized like, damn, if I go to Jaquan on Sunday, I'm gonna probably see my favorite skater.
Yep.
Because every pro is there on Sunday too.
100%.
Get in because that plaza was perfect. Even though I didn't skate it, but you feel me?
You really hate ledges that much?
I just can't skate ledges, bro. I stick with
what
I'm comfortable with.
Sometimes we pull up there sometimes.
But
Pulling up there a few times.
But does that just not agree with your personality to sit there and just work on something for that long?
It's hard, bro. Like I don't know, man. It's difficult. I'll be up at Cherry, like trying to get my tech game up, but that's just like not my shit for some reason, bro.
You be snapping off on them rails though.
Is he selling himself too short though? Do you think that he could be a great?
He's selling himself short.
Okay.
I think for sure that will be getting it. But like I don't know. He probably got some ideas of what he wants to do in a ledge and probably hasn't done it or some shit.
I know.
Like,
gotta pull it out. Gotta dig deep and just get it done.
How'd you guys like become BFFs? Are you BFFs?
Yeah, this is my dog.
Anytime that people have to like high five or especially do like the bro fist thing,
I
love that.
Barcelona.
It's a fan thing.
Nah,
That's what you know is that's like your true homie.
Yeah.
When every time you reaching for that handshake, like
you're one person. that happens a lot here now. Yo, you're lean. Oh my god. That would have been so iconic to have that in the podcast.
Bro, I wasn't trying to have that happen.
Oh my god, that is such a depressing thing.
Okay.
You got fucking 13 Zans in there and shit too. It's like a fucking $1,000 cup.
that shit's just some like fucking.
You guys
gas.
mixing that shit with a fucking 40 or what?
It looks like a
40. Cream.
I'm like, man, these guys trying to die.
But nah, it's really like DGK, bro. DGK put us together.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like a meant to be thing. It's like my brother, this is my dog right here. We be.
But then you just happen to click.
Yeah,
exactly.
we like to do the same shit, you know, party, fucking have fun, fucking skate.
Definitely on the same wavelength.
You know, yeah.
That's good.
That's my dog.
How is DGK these days? A lot of people in the comments were saying like, ask him how DGK is.
Yeah, shit. DGK is cool. That's our shit. That's our thing.
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
They're doing their thing. You feel me?
They just got a little team crib on over by Santa Monica. And like, fuck, I don't know that streets, but over there somewhere.
Yeah,
like
not
in
too
Hollywood,
far from here.
In Hollywood, not too far from here. They got a nice spot over there that bring the team into it, you know. So now we got a little thing going. So it's
that's gonna be tight. That's fresh. That's new for us. Then you know we did take a little. We have to we just shut down that store right there on Fairfax. It was just like unnecessary for us, you know. So we shut that down, and we just we making sure we good and everything's going smooth, you know. So sometimes you got to take a little setback and rebuild exactly, and that's what we're doing. We just got, like Dane was saying, we just got a skate house, and that's gonna. We got like 3 riders in there and the team manager, so we're gonna start getting going. You know, Dirty Ghetto Kids for life.
Was that like your favorite brand as a kid too? Is that are you in that position?
Dude, it's crazy. Like it's something like. I don't know, DGK is something I'll never picture myself on, but as I developed into the person I am now, I'm like, fuck yeah, this is who I am. Like this is where it's at. Like if people don't fuck with DGK or not, we Dirty Ghetto Kids, we came from nothing, you feel me? Like it's cool. It's
something.
Yeah.
The other day, my friend House Phone was driving by the OVO store, and I guess he yelled "fuck Drake" out the window, and 6 employees all chased after him and tried to beat him up in the car.
Really?
No way, dude.
I was like, damn, I did not know that it was that serious. Because if you drove by here and said "fuck no jumper," I'd be like, all right, fair enough.
Right. Let it go.
Like, all right.
Yeah, let it go. But still, niggas is hating.
Yeah.
Niggas is weird for that.
What, hating on Drake?
You're gonna catch him.
Yeah, that's whack, right? Drake's an amazing artist.
I like this since day one.
I love Drake too. How could you not?
Well, shit, if he got 6 dudes running after him, if he got 6 dudes running after him, Drake got hitters.
Yeah, maybe that's part. When they hire you, they're like, you got to fight anybody who says anything about Drake.
Right?
Yeah, most definitely.
There you go. Either of you guys rap?
Shit, I can't rap with shit.
You never tried?
Not really.
Nah, I be all my boys being
flows or
yeah.
something.
They would get off. Stop
Yeah,
lying.
shut the fuck
Get
up.
Dane some fucking man. Where's the turn up pack?
What, Dane's good, you're
right.
saying?
No,
Dane will
just
get
bust out
off.
random shit with
He'll
his
just
fun.
bust some shit off like a Dane Vaughn on the beat. But me, I'm always in the studio with the boys, but I ain't got no flows. I'm gonna be straight up.
It's good to know that about yourself, though. That's how I feel too. I'm like, I think I maybe could rap, but I don't really think I'll be that good at it. So I think I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah,
Boo boo on the beat, yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way. I ain't really
I'm
fucking
gonna
with it
let
like
it
that
flow,
either.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a big leap to take as a guy. There's a lot that goes with it.
You gotta go in for sure.
It's right there in front of your face, though. For every man, there's the option to become like a rapper, an MMA fighter. Like you could just go full alpha male at any given moment.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow, that scared
I
the
don't
shit
know why
out
that
of
happened,
me. Why
but
did that happen? What is going on inside that bottle?
Hey, bro, remember when that shit
had
happened to me
to
in the
so
car?
lit, dude.
Oh fuck!
Hey, pass that this way, bro.
Hey, one time we had that girl.
That shit really exploded.
That girl Madzilla was on here and she opened a bottle of champagne and it shot all over the fucking printer.
shit.
Yeah.
Madzilla.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
mad.
she's dope,
She's-
yo.
yeah, she's cool
She
as
be
fuck.
yeah.
She's a weed icon, a weed girl.
She be smoking super duper loads of dope for sure.
You have a girlfriend?
Tough, huh?
I do. I got like a little boo thing, man. You know, I've been with this girl for a minute, but
Is she a weed model?
nah, she got your normal job. She does her thing, but you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to her.
What about you, Dane? What happened to the girl you brought with you?
Oh shit, that's my girl right there, Carly.
Okay.
Yeah, she's over there somewhere, posted up.
With the ripped up Slipknot shirt the first day I met her.
Yeah,
Is she still
right.
good on?
She holding it down.
But when I
She
met you-
styling.
Hey, shout out to females, man.
In general.
They really hold us down, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hold us
All
down.
love, man. Peace and love.
That's so true. Dude, but the day I met Dane, he was on some fucking wild boy shit.
I know, right? I was turning up.
It was like 1 in the middle of the afternoon. He was definitely partying.
That's when
Just,
he
like,
turned into the
randomly went to
Cajun
a
gypsy.
cafe, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
He went
crazy.
into this cafe and was just like, "No jumper, what the fuck is up?" And I was just like, I wasn't sure if I should I wasn't sure what was going on. You were giving me Jeremy Rogers vibes.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
shit.
sure. I was like on some random
Shout out to
shit.
JR
Yeah.
Blast Off.
You know when you get turned up and you just get on some random like hype, like some Brave shit or something? I
Yeah,
was like,
you
I
just
swear,
see
I was
that,
like, I know who
yeah.
that is. Rolled up and I was like, just on some random hype shit, like see what happens. You know?
I was hyped. I'm like, you were like, look at my Instagram. I'm like, all right, fucking, I'm googling Dane DGK. I was like trying to remember what you said. I'm like, oh fuck, this shit's sick. I knew too because I had heard my friends talking about like, you got to see this one dude. He skates all the K-Town spots. Like he's got some spots we got to find.
Yeah, no, for sure. Fools be hitting me up for spots, but it's just K-Town's just scattered with spots, like retarded. Like you just kind
All
of
the
gotta
cutty
learn.
ones.
Yeah, it's all the cutty ones.
You got to ask a Korean if you want to
Yeah,
know.
just go on the hunt,
Yeah,
man.
on
You
the
gotta have the
hunt.
passion for it.
You
They
ever
be on the, they ain't find them.
Yeah.
you do
man.
anything that takes part like in Korean culture? You eat the food. You like go to like the
Yeah,
Korean
I do the
whorehouses.
I haven't done that. I'm blowing it. I still haven't even gone to like any of the like massage.
Me neither.
What was the little
Yeah,
Dragon
shit.
Balls you gave us that one time? Remember that shit was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
burning
Y'all
my
niggas
tongue.
gotta go to the massage.
Or was it like the ice cream that you
Massage is good.
stabbed?
The little fucking.
I mean, no, it was cereal.
Yeah, the little.
Oh, wow,
dra-
those were
the little
crazy.
What was it
Puff
called?
balls that with the
Yeah, I forgot
hydrogen
what they're called. The little,
fucking
yeah.
Well, the
Those
cool,
is crazy.
oxide shit
Yeah.
or whatever.
Koreatown has like the pool, like the billiard rooms where you can like smoke cigarettes too, and like you walk by it and you just smell it. and it's like holy
yeah.
fuck,
But they
everybody's
sell soda in there and shit.
yeah, and it's just like, or you always
Yeah,
hear
it's just
about
so
these
good.
sketchy like prostitute bars that they have there.
Oh,
like
they got them.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know where they are though. Like how do you
Do
find out
they?
about that
They're
kind of
like,
thing?
I seen them like pull up like they have like something in the building next to Jaquan. Like they just come every night, like around 10, and just 2 out of a van, and then 2 come into the van, and then the van leaves in another van, and just like does that like every like cycle of 30 minutes. It's like
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah,
just like
they-
all the
they ain't
skimpy
witnessed some
ass
shit.
like fucking shirts. Like I've seen it multiple times.
Shout out
That's
to all the,
crazy. I didn't even know about
shout out to all the girls
Yeah,
getting money
like,
out there. You know,
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
unless
man.
they're sex slaves, that could kind of suck. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
different, right?
Is that possible?
Shit, I mean,
I think that's
somewhere
probably
in
going
Texas.
on. Yeah, Texas. Why Texas? We're gonna pin it on them.
Fuck, I think so.
What's your favorite place you guys ever traveled to?
Probably like Australia. I like Australia.
Australia, really? I always hear people say Australia ain't that great.
Beautiful out there. I fuck with Australia, Hawaii for sure.
Hawaii's nice.
Are we talking about like skating or like chilling.
Both. We got to hear both.
Okay.
What about you? Louisiana?
Say what?
Keep it simple. What's your favorite place that you've traveled to?
Shit. Fuck, Barcelona.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
was
probably
like,
the
and
one,
like
too.
Paris was cool, but I only did like the first out of the countries was like out there. Like
We
in
were
Spain.
lit out there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad I experienced that with you, man.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun ass time.
You didn't have any
Turned
problems
out-
getting weed out there?
Nope.
Nah, no problem.
It's tough for us, though, because when we go out there, we got to switch off the backwoods and like try to get into spliff mode because it's like,
Yeah.
Nobody sells that shit. out
That's
there.
why you gotta just do it daily. You gotta, smoke a spliff during the day, so you're just used to it.
Yeah.
build up your spliff tolerance is very big
Just
for
put
any guy.
up, like however
yeah.
much tobacco in it you want.
That's a fact. What do you guys listen to? Let's hear some artists that you guys are currently spending time with.
Fuck, man. I fuck with Uzi.
Okay.
I fuck
Yeah.
with Cardi. Fuck with Future.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know, all those niggas. Like, all the
Pretty
new
much the
dudes,
same.
like, they just, that's what's relevant.
Yeah,
That's, they relate to
all
us.
the new homies out there getting it.
Yeah.
All the OGs.
You don't go for like the conscious rap stuff?
ASAP,
You're not on like the J. Cole wave?
like the J. Cole and Nas, fucking Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
They cool as fuck. Like, they speak the real deal, you feel me? But, like, if I'm in my emotions, I'll listen to that shit. But if not, I'm whipping, like, let's go. Every day I'm trying to wake up hype. Like, what? What?
Woke up
Uzi
to.
definitely
What
get you
exactly?
there.
Turn it
Uzi
up,
get you
like-
there for sure.
He'll get you on that level. So,
Yeah.
It's
It's frustrating though for a lot of these like
Facts.
old guy rappers though because they're real lyrical. Like Wale, I seen him fucking crying his heart out on the interview the other day, talking about like nowadays everybody just wants this young kid and they don't give a fuck about lyrics. And it's like
Don't.
kind of felt bad for him, but I mean,
I know, but it's just like
honestly.
it's a new generation. You feel me? Like that's the same wave in the skate industry.
it's-
You know,
you can't
there's
really be
all
mad
these
at
young
that.
kids killing it. Like
Yeah.
Always gonna be that way.
none of these
Everything's gonna
kids
progress,
know
everything's
the
gonna get-
generation of
everything's gonna
skateboarding.
change.
Yeah, it's just gonna
You know what I
change, and
mean?
people aren't gonna like that. But
And things
know.
come back around too. Conscious rap, you know what I mean? It's like that's not gonna. It's
That's like
never. It will never
poetry.
die. Conscious rap will never die.
but it's weird when you look at the most popular rappers like J. Cole, Kendrick, Chance. They're all up there. Like those some of the most popular rappers right now. But when you look at the stuff that like the average like 17-year-old kid in Long Beach is listening to, he's probably listening to 21, Kodak, Yachty, stuff like that. And us too, all of us here too as well.
We definitely. Me personally, I like to listen to like just. I like to
Everything.
listen to it all. You know what I mean? It's just
I put my
whatever,
music on.
whatever I'm feeling at the time. I try to whoever's connecting.
Ease the mind.
Yeah, ease the
Ease the
mind. It just
mind.
depends on how I'm feeling at the moment, really.
Well,
I fuck with real shit
Bet.
though.
there was a war in my head though when the Kendrick and Cardi albums came out, and it was like the devil and the angel on my shoulders, trying to figure out what I should listen to. Like, do I try to get smarter or do I just like kind of turn up a little?
Dude, you
Millie
know
Rock.
what I do be doing? I like just putting on like random like inspirational fuck, I'm fried, my bad. Like random inspirational collabs. Or what is it called? Fucking compilations, whatever.
Compilations of inspirational music.
Yeah, or just like people saying like rad quotes,
Oh, okay.
or like listening to like Alan Watts, someone who's like really dropping knowledge and breaking down like the life or what life is and just like what's going on or like real emotions. You feel me? Like, that shit, it's just cool driving and you put that on, and
Yeah.
just like dropping knowledge that you
Yeah,
don't
you
really
always
listen
be
to.
killing it with that.
I'll put it on in the morning, and it's just like little things, like to keep you even and know who you are and what
Yeah,
you're
the right mind
worth.
state.
Yeah,
Every morning when I drive here, I gotta figure out if I'm in like a SoundCloud mood or a podcast mood.
exactly. Yeah, it's like listening to a podcast. It's like waking up, throwing your shit on. Like,
You listen to any podcasts either? You?
nah, not
Besides
really.
No Jumper, obviously.
No,
every episode.
not really, man. Like, I don't really.
No.
I need to though.
We're gonna try it.
I'm gonna switch it up.
I don't know if there's any
I don't
real
be
good
on the
skate
internet
ones.
too hard either.
You're not on the internet that much?
Not too much, dude.
That's cool. I respect anyone who can say that with a straight face because I feel like, these days that's hard to find.
Yeah,
No.
I
As a
mean, I
skateboarder,
just
you
don't
try to
even
be
like.
out.
I mean, between me and you, I don't even fucking own a computer. So
Really?
but I have an iPhone.
See,
But
I
I'm
don't-
about to step my game up.
What do
I
you need
think.
a computer for these days? It's like you can play music off that
I'm still
thing.
not really on the internet on the phone, but
Yeah.
You know, same shit.
Yeah, I try to keep up with everything, but you know,
computers for sure.
definitely be honest.
And the phone, yeah.
I know, right? That shit is handy as hell.
Sure.
But when you go on your computer, what do you do?
Shit, I got like 2 laptops, and I don't even know too much about them, but I just use it to look up cool shit or like watch skate videos and music videos, and I don't use it for specific things as I should. Like I'm like slowly getting to my photography shit and my
Really?
yeah. And my stylist shit, like, so I want to be able to like pull up all that cool stuff and be able to fuck with my computer a little bit more.
Do you think that like, when you are getting more into the fashion direction, do you think that like the kids appreciate that? Is that like kind of becoming almost part of it, like having dope outfits in your footage and shit?
Definitely, it's definitely 100%. Trendy. You know, it gives you like 10 points on a clip or something.
If you got like a trench coat on or something that makes it obvious that it was harder to do.
Yeah, that goes back to like
some bright as fuck.
That's like going back to the new generation shit. Like, you know, the OGs are more raw, but this generation, like everyone's like real stylish and real clean and wearing something that just pops and it's different. So, you know, you gotta just go with the wave and fucking maintain. But like I always been into like my style shit. I like to be Pacific. You know, I'm like crazy about my pants. I like wearing my pants.
They're gonna kill you because you keep saying Pacific instead of specific.
I
can already predict the people leaving those comments.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my God, we're just talking about this. I was like,
I gotta get it out there because I know they're gonna say.
We was just talking about
I was
that
like,
too.
why am I saying Pacific to Pacific?
It is hard to
I was
say.
telling them all straight up. I was like, bro, when I was younger, like I did not talk. I was like, my older brother talked for me. I went to like speech class when I was in fucking middle school or like 4th grade because I couldn't pronunciate my fucking words.
Really?
But
was it like a real deal?
I just had like a stutter. Like it was like real bad. But I just like I couldn't pronunciate words. I couldn't. How I'm saying Pacific instead of Pacific.
Words just don't match up.
It's
like,
cool
sometimes
though.
my homies just know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying though, right? All right, for sure.
Nah, a lot of rappers have.
Because we were just talking about this 2 hours ago. My nigga's like, why do you keep on saying Pacific, bro? We're not on Pacific Avenue right now.
We're not in the Pacific Ocean yet. Dude.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
But yeah, what was I talking about?
I fucking don't remember before we did the Pacific.
God damn it, dude.
Specific. Why would you say?
Oh, I was talking about my pants, but I like my pants
style.
to be, man.
But nowadays it's kind of crazy too because
like
on Instagram and shit, it's like you're like your own filmer, your own editor. Like you, like a big part of how kids view you is like you picking out a song off SoundCloud and like the way your clips look and shit. And it's like that used to be like whoever your filmer was, whoever you got sponsored by, is like the filmer was the one kind of almost like fine tuning your image because he's the one putting your video parts together. And now you're sort of doing it. Everybody's doing it themselves.
On the
they really are.
iPhone now, yeah, right.
Yeah, just sitting there.
You still got to have somebody dope like behind your like actual footage. You know, you still got to be able to produce like a solid street part. You know what I mean, and have somebody edit it out tight, and you got to be able to look tight doing it. You know, and crush out like because a lot of people are on the Instagram just jugging out like fucking random edits, like which is pretty easy, you know, at a skate park and shit like that. They're good.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong, they're good.
The iPhone's
but
so
it's just
clear.
you can do anything. You can chop it like here, and you can fucking jug it
Fix it
here,
all
and
up
slow mo
right
it
then and
here,
there.
and
right there on
fast forward. You know,
too, like,
right there.
It
like,
gives you the
which is sick. Like I don't knock any of that because it's tight.
quick.
Like I'll be looking at it like, damn, that shit was fresh. You know, but it's different than like trying to really
Make it real part.
make that shit actually
put something together
to get to that.
Like how many
level or
days
whatever.
on average in a week do you go out filming, like for real filming?
Shit, I'll go out like fucking 4 days a week if the homies out there get like the filmers there, you know, like that, like you know, it's been a little bit slower lately, but now that the DGK house is here, you know, we got it going on now, so we'll be out a lot more.
That's dope. You find a hard time balancing skating and like partying your ass off? Do you ever go through like waves of doing one more than the other?
Definitely. I just went through one of those waves, so I'm doing better now.
Describe this wave. Like what kicked it off?
Definitely go through
Shit,
benders.
I don't know. I just fucking pretty much like, I don't know, like ended. Oh, what it was all my footage like had just finally dropped, and I was like having like one more coming out, and I had backed up a lot of stuff, you know.
Right.
And then it just started all dropping off, like, and then I was like, oh, I'm good, like, so I started like just chilling, doing my thing, partying, like, you know, going out to the bars with the homies, and like, Brad wasn't in town, he was like out somewhere else, like, you know, so I was just fucking turning up, and then fucking next thing you know, like all the shit had dropped and there was no footage, and I was like, oh shit, like I was like, all right, time to get back on the grind, like, you know.
It's crazy because those are really like the video parts and shit. Those are like the bookmarks in your life, because then once you go from like having like 80 clips on deck to having 0, it's like you feel completely different because it's such a different mind state to be in, to be working from nothing.
Yeah, most definitely. Exactly.
Yeah.
You let it go down to the 0 or some shit,
Yeah.
and you're like, but I mean, it's not even really an issue, honestly. Like, I'm pretty, like, I feel like for me, I'll be all right, you know?
Yeah.
It's like something I enjoy, you know?
Yeah.
So.
At the end of the day.
You just gotta maintain, really. Because that shit does happen, especially being a skateboarder.
You definitely gotta
You don't
maintain,
have
for
anyone
sure.
to, like, tell you, hey, you're not allowed to do that. Hey, you can't do this. Like, hey, no, that's not. We have all the rights to do whatever we want. You know.
How many years each of you been pro?
I think I've been pro for maybe going on 2, maybe.
Yeah, I think I've been pro for 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah.
Shout out to DGK.
Yeah, DGK.
Can we talk about your almost beef? Like, it turned into like a real beef with my buddy John Hicks. All the kids want to know about this in the comments.
Dude, so
He was here all day too before you came.
I know I ran into him a couple times.
Yeah.
Like, it's all good now, but it was weird because so JHF, bro, it's a new company I started.
Just
JHF,
having fun.
Just have fun. You feel me? It's a motto and something that I grew up with in Tehachapi. It's like a crew, and you feel me? Like after all these years, like I was like, all right, it's time to do something with this. You know, it's like it's meant to be. So I started this company, right? Then
John Hicks just comes through and
John
ruins it.
Hicks kid just like pops up, and because everyone's tagging me in like this photo, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is this? It's like my shit, you know? John Hicks Films. I'm like, hold up, like, where's he from? Boom, go to Instagram, Long Beach. I'm like, homies a little.
Yeah.
Then all my skater homies from the North Park are like, oh yeah, he's like this kid he's right here. So I'm like, he's definitely seen my shit.
Right.
He's definitely. So I hit him up. I hit up like my team over at JHF, and I was like, yo,
Let's kill this guy.
Let's
Put
hit
the
this
hit
nigga
on him.
with the assistant deceased real quick. Because he was like saying, whatever, man, but it's cool now, you know. But, you know, this is something I really want to blow up, and it's definitely happening. And shout out to him. I hope he like gets his logo going. But
He changed his logo up because of that, just because it was definitely
it
a
was
little
like,
too
it was
close.
too close.
I could see him not really like knowing about your logo, even though you're both in Long Beach, just because I feel like he's the type of dude that is not really paying attention to what anybody else has going on. So I feel like he probably
I heard different.
really
Because he's a filmer. He got to be like on the lurkout.
true. He's a lurker. Yeah,
Like
I don't know.
all my
it might have seeped into
all
his
my
brain.
skater homies know him. So
Okay.
it's not like he.
Well, LA is a small place.
I know exactly.
And
So
it's weird when
everyone's relevant.
It's like if someone's talking shit about you and they're in fucking Ohio, it's like whatever, you know, you just nothing. And then as soon as you see somebody
See,
talking
I'll be
shit
like,
about you and you
oh,
look at their
shit.
location and it's like fucking Hollywood and you're just like, all right, so
No, I was like, damn, like what are we gonna do? Like, cause I got on Twitter, I was like talking shit, like, damn, homies, all these biker niggas all the way to Canada were on my head, bro. They're like, man, fuck you, like, you don't even, who is Boo Johnson? I'm like, nigga, you better do your research, bro. Like, little ass niggas, like, what the hell, bro?
Yeah, right.
Your big little homie over here is like,
Yeah,
taking my shit, dude. But it's cool, you know, like,
yeah.
It
he's
was
cool.
just a whole bunch of miscommunication.
Yeah, he's cool.
He
Yeah.
like niggas chopped it up with him. Everything's cool. Like,
Yeah, this is just funny.
Yeah,
it's funny just to even think
I
about
never
that.
get beef too. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm not worried about none of that. But
Yeah.
little things like that, I'm like, hold up,
You don't get in fights or anything?
nah,
You ain't got like a little bit of Antoine in you?
my nigga Anton's sick. He's a beast, bro.
Yeah, he did
But
the
nah,
interview here.
my mama raised me to be, you know.
He had one of the craziest interviews in the history of this podcast for sure.
It was lit.
Wild, man. I'm not even going to get into the story again because I've already said it too many times, but he definitely He wilded out over
I
here.
haven't seen
Yes.
it.
Turning up.
I'm out of the loop, bro. I can't believe I haven't seen that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's definitely it's a like a tortured look into a guy like who's really going through some shit.
Yeah. How well do you know Antoine?
Yeah, not that well. Just from like the interview and like we went out partying like once or twice too.
As he's on it, like when you really get to know Antoine, that nigga's really a cool person.
Yeah, he's cool as hell. He's always been like insanely nice to me and shit. But he's definitely, you know, he's got his demons.
He's cut from a different cloth for sure.
So Dane, do you know that when you search Dane Vaughn Instagram on Google, that the first thing that comes up is a fake Instagram?
I didn't know that.
That is an experience that I had multiple times earlier today.
Really?
Yeah, it's a fan account
That's crazy.
with an
yeah.
underscore.
Oh yeah. I actually know the kid that does that.
Oh, okay. It makes no sense because it's like
I know, it's ridiculous.
yours is verified and
and
doesn't
it
have
pops
an
up
underscore.
before, like
Just on
kids
Google, I
know
don't
how
know.
to jug these days, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Like,
I don't know. He might know something that we don't know.
holy shit.
You ever have any like really creepy fan experiences?
Shit, not really, dude.
No, nothing too weird.
Nah, nothing too weird. I just go like, you know, just to random encounters, you know, but they're not even, they're not weird. So.
What about you, Boo? You ever have like fans go overboard?
Yeah, I had a couple. I have a couple of funny stories, but that shit's funny. Hey, you think tell them about that story in Hooters. Shout out to Hooters.
So you really are at the Hooters. I called it on that
I
one.
go there sometimes.
I was totally guessing on that.
I don't like their food.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's super whatever.
But my homie Johnny, he loves that spot, so I'll be sliding my nigga D-Rex.
Oh, that's right down there.
So we jump up in there, but one night I went up in there with like Slinks and my homie Johnny, and you know we're waiting for a table, and she's like, "Oh my god, like, what she
He's
said?"
like, oh my God, you look like Boo Johnson, but he's way cuter than you.
Oh yeah. She's like, "Oh yeah, but he's way cuter than you." I was like, "Okay,
I
what?"
said,
And I like
"Wait."
turned around, was like on my phone.
Niggas trying to think each other like this girl. Stupid.
But did you take that as like a challenge? Like, I'm gonna fuck you because you just said that.
Nah, I was just like, well, okay, like then like they're like, nah, that is Boo Johnson. And she's like looked at me, you feel
Jumped
me?
on him.
Jumped on me like, oh my god, like.
Do you have a lot of
sorry.
those followers that are just like little girls that have like weird little teenage girl crushes on you?
Nah, not really. Like,
Oh, okay.
You know, like since
That'd be cool to be in that
since
market.
they, right? No, I don't really care about all that.
Like if you get big enough as a skater, that's basically what it is to be really famous. Is that you just have all these like random ass little kids who are into you.
Yeah,
Pretty much in
definitely.
a sense, yeah.
Like I definitely seen that over the years. Like,
Yeah.
becoming
Definitely.
a professional. It's
Because like all the hardcore skaters realistically probably know about you guys. It's like, you know, but if you were to be the dude who has 1 million followers, it would be because a bunch of randoms know about you.
facts.
Which
Yeah,
is cool.
I definitely like, you know, I try to follow all the legends, but I definitely love that like the skate industry side backs me because I'm 100%. I'm a 100% skateboarder. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I got where I am now because of my skateboard, but I definitely like utilize it and open other doors. But skateboarding is fucking my shit. That's Dane shit
100%,
too. You
Yeah.
feel me? We're core fucking thrasher to the fucking heart. This is what we do, and it's like we're gonna try and do this till we can't.
Yeah, which is
Fucking
gonna
A.
be forever, pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
straight up.
So
That's dope. What was it like when Lil Wayne said that he fucked with your video part?
I was tight, bro. Lil Wayne's a fucking legend.
Yeah,
like
that's
he's
sick
like
as
a
fuck.
childhood. Like that's my shit.
But was that completely out of nowhere?
Yeah, it was out of nowhere. But like when I was on Mountain Dew, I like met Wayne because he had a little contract with Mountain Dew as well.
Right.
So like we kicked it a few times, and yeah, he's cool. He does his fucking history. That's why like a lot of rappers, they try to get in the industry or they try to shout out skating, but they don't know, like they too cool guy to even like know who the real skaters are. But Wayne, he really knows every skater he's into, or even like companies he fucks with, and he knows about them. So you feel me? He was on Thrasher. He probably seen my part, and it's like
He be at like every Tampa, right?
yeah, he'd be at every Tampa Pro kicking it. You feel me?
He's
So
still about it though. It's not like it wasn't like a phase that he went through.
No, he got parks and shit.
Yeah, he got his own parks. He
love it.
So he's got like ramps at his house and
the
shit.
homies, like he's always at the barracks. You know, he does the private sessions at
B.
Beebles Park. You feel me? He does his thing. I don't really know his schedule, but I know I see him skating.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm like, I'm fighting with you, Wayne. Like, keep doing your thing, man. That's what people are supposed to do. They're supposed to get together,
random different
open
tricks
new
and
doors.
Shit.
Yeah,
it's pretty tight.
It's like, yeah, I get it, because it's like, you know, it's exciting to see somebody like from outside your culture be able to, like, you know, get into it and then appreciate it enough to actually go with it. And the thing is, people,
it's been years.
He's like 30. Motherfuckers don't learn to skateboard at 30.
Right?
You learn to skateboard when you're like 14. You know, like you at 30, it seems very hard to learn that kind of skill late in life. You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
but if you got passion for something, dude, you're gonna do it. And Wayne's a smart dude, so he's like, "Fuck it, I want to skate. I'm gonna skate."
It's all in.
Just like I'm not the best at playing basketball, but when I watch it, makes me want to go play. So I go to the park. We on the court.
You guys play basketball?
Every here and there,
we
like,
do.
we feel like we do everything. Like
what we do?
Trying to hit the court.
Paddleboard. We went
paddleboarding on me.
We be going on hikes, bro.
Hike on me.
Chilling on the beach.
We like to have fun.
We just have fun. Like whatever the deal is, partying. We party.
3-day binge at Coachella.
Yeah, we go on benders, bro. You party our ass off, and you're right back on the board. You feel me? This is our roots. Let's get it.
Yeah.
But that's what comes with the skate
lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a motto.
I love being able to, like, you know, or I like a guy who can party his ass off until 4 a.m. and then wake up at 10 and like put in work.
Real shit.
That's a guy I respect.
8, like,
that
8.
Up and at him. I'm early, bro.
Yeah, this fool gets
I'll
up
get
early.
up early,
sure,
even if I
too.
party until 4 or 5.
Really?
Last night I was up until 4:30. I got what time we get home? Like 1. I just stayed up.
I can't go to bed before 4. 4 is just my number.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird. Like I'll just be up now.
If I get exhausted, I could do like 2:30.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your schedule like?
Shit, lately it's been pretty normal, dog. But like, on the turn up shit, I'll stay up like fucking sunrise and then fucking.
They will go.
We'll see what we're having.
I swear, that nigga.
Like,
That's always a weird feeling at like 10 in the morning. Going to bed at 10 in the morning is a weird feeling.
Like sun up, you're like,
yeah,
what?
that's why you're like
I gotta
actually
stay
like
up 48 hours. Let's go.
But then you can't do you can't do it past the next day. Then you're like just on some burnt shit. Like, and then if you do that 2 day, you're already gotta wait like a week before you go out
Looking
again.
bad.
Yeah.
Like
you ever do all-nighters?
Oh yeah, I've done all-nighters.
Yeah. And like, but did you end up like really paying for it? Because I dream of being able to do an all-nighter and then just go to sleep the next night and just rock out and it's all good.
I feel like when you were younger, you would be fucking.
Yeah.
It was so much easier, Like now it's like you get hit, like. You're like, why do I do? And you're like, why do you do it to yourself?
Yeah, why am I doing this?
Why do I do it to yourself when you're young? You're like, oh no, fucking no big deal. Like,
Yeah.
You're like, damn, I'm broken, bro. Where's my yoga mat at?
Coachella did that to me so bad though. I was like feeling like, man, I can't keep
went to
doing
Coachella
this.
this year?
Yeah. I was all this fucking man.
That
Dude,
shit was next level.
I interviewed Braden and I was I was drunk as fuck doing lines in the fucking bathroom. I was on mushrooms. And I'm like, I'm watching
You're
the video and
fucked up.
I don't really look that bad. I look like pretty much how I look normally. Like
Solid.
that means I had the mix going properly. There was all even.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that's the same vibes we were on. We had a little bit.
I
of
was
everything.
fried all 3 days. I was like a zombie.
It was rough.
Fucked up.
You guys see any performances there that you actually were excited about?
Nah, bro, we just
I didn't care
We
either.
were so lit. We just stayed at
the after parties.
So
Just
we
chilling.
had a
Stayed
room.
at the Wee Map's house.
Yeah, we had a room at the Wee Map's house.
Damn, I don't know how the hell you guys were there the whole weekend and I didn't see you guys. That's crazy.
We was
That's
at the
crazy.
Wee's house.
We were-
Did you go to Wee Map's?
Yeah.
You went there? That's where we met all your homies, bro. We met Reed there. We met.
I just must not have been around that one day that you guys.
Alfredo.
Yeah.
Those are our dogs. We was skating. We rode in that big ass truck. Wait, those my niggas.
Yeah. I feel you. I wanted to talk about Brooklyn Projects because I did that Brooklyn Dom interview yesterday. What do you guys think about Dom and Brooklyn Projects?
He's the homie, dude. The full killer.
Yeah, they're dope, yo. They hold down.
Yeah,
Melrose
he's a good person for sure. Yeah, he got the ramp in the back. He always be throwing barbecues, like.
Yeah, man, he knows
You know
what the
what I
fuck
mean?
is
Like
up.
he's been on fucking the block for forever.
Do you guys have
Wii maps and shit?
Do you guys have anybody else who was like OGs for you guys, like in coming up, like who kind of showed you the way, showed you how to be like a pro or how to grow up in skateboarding?
Josh Kalis hooked me up a lot with that.
He was your dude early on?
Well, like not early on. Like more early on was like when I first started skating. Like I looked up to like Steve Nesser, Clint Peterson, because these dudes were out in like Minnesota, you know. And then when I came to Cali, I was always looking up to like when I was a kid, like the Josh Kalis, Steve Williams, you know what I mean? Like all the heavy hitters. That was like G. And then fucking never thought I would go out to Cali and start skating with him, you know. And then like eventually like I was like getting DC shoes and I was getting DGK boards and like I lived in SD and Kalis lived in SD. So we just started like, you know, doing our thing, skating and shit. Like, and he would always be like pitching, like helping out and all that, you know.
That's it. What about you? Yeah. Do you have anybody who was looking out for you from an early age who kind of showed you the way?
Shit. You know, my sponsor, like Pharmacy Board Shop, like really looked out for me. I've been with them. That was my first sponsor. I've been with them ever since. But I feel like growing up, I was a youngin, the youngin like in the squad. So
how old were you when you first got a photo in a magazine?
Oh, in a magazine.
You were like a kid pro to a certain extent?
Shit, no, I turned pro when I was 20, 21. Oh, okay. And I turned AM when I was probably like 17.
Okay, so you were real young, but...
Yeah, I just doing my thing. But just like in the van, you know, like going on super tours with like Stevie Williams, Eric Ellington, Lizard King, Greco, you know. And that shit was like, fuck, that shit taught me a lot. Then I was on Element for like 3 years. Like Levi Brown, Chad Tim, fucking Julian Davison, Evan Smith, just a bunch of dudes that like I was able to look up to and like pick a bunch of things like to take in and find out all the bad shit I shouldn't do to like maintain or whatever, you know. So
what did Stevie Williams teach you about life?
Dude, he's a fucking boss. He just taught me how to like he didn't teach me, I took it in, just how to be like fucking head. You gotta know what you're worth and just you gotta be able to open other doors, and when you get opportunities in front of you, you know.
Yeah, and just to opportunist for sure.
You know, you gotta do what you want. Right. That's what Stevie does, man. He really does what he wants and has passion in whatever he does.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he's dope. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Dane, do you have like a weird Burger King thing that we need to talk about? That's like kind of like your thing now, right?
Nah, like I got a Burger King. What? I got a Burger King board graphic. I don't know anything.
Yeah, but you posed on the fucking counter at Burger King like you're a dead body. I was like, he's really going. This is his thing.
That night, I was hammered that night for sure. I was turned up. Yeah, I was praying for my meal. I was like, "Where's my shit at?"
But do you actually like Burger King more than like other fast food?
Not even. It was like super random in the
Burger King's trash,
I was thinking
bro.
the same shit because I took the photo and it was like I posted it on my gram and then the board dropped like 3 days later and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
well, so that was a coincidence.
Yeah.
I thought it was clever, like branding tie-in. Okay.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought the same shit. I was like, what is this?
And did you try those like Cheetos mac and cheese balls from Burger King like a year ago?
I haven't. No. I've never tried them.
They're pretty brutal.
You eat.
You're a real California kid right there.
You eat fast food?
I mean, yeah, like when you're on tour and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dude, I try not to.
I got fucked up because I'm straight. Oh, I'll have to go wet. I'll have to go throw up if I eat one of those. Nah, I don't know. I feel like Uber Eats has fucked me up because I used to just like eat, you know, the burrito from down the street because it's like I don't want to go far to get food. And now with Uber Eats, it's so easy to get everything in the whole fucking city that I'm like super picky. Every night I'm looking through it for like 15 minutes trying to figure out what exactly I want.
What do I want tonight?
What is gonna fill the hole in my heart that is empty that could only be solved with a certain kind of panini? That's like really how I feel at night.
I know, dude. I've never done that before, man. That's too much. I just do too much of my thought process.
What do you guys eat?
My diet, I barely even eat.
You don't eat?
My girl cooks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do.
How long you been with her?
Shit, like 6 months now.
Oh, okay. My girl knew your girl when we met. I was like, you see what's happening here? This is weird. What's going on?
She knows everybody.
Yeah.
She knows mad people.
Yeah, my girl knows every girl because she worked for like an influencer agency type thing. So she's like, it was like her job to know about every person with like a lot of followers.
Damn.
Right.
Kind of cool. I wouldn't mind that job.
Oh.
I guess that's kind of my job.
Yeah, find rap people on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, I kind of thought you guys were gonna rap. At least one of you.
Dang, please spit something, bro.
Yeah, right. We'll have to do another one.
Check it.
Dane, please spit something.
Yeah, right. Are you serious?
Hey, Slings, sign us out. Ooh, Beach would kill it, bro.
But if you were gonna rap, do you think you'd have to? Would you just rap under your government name, or would you go for it and like get a new trap name?
I would just put it as my name. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'd be Young Boo Boo on the beat.
How'd you become Boo? Is it really Boo or?
Yeah, my name is Boo.
That's your government name?
Fact.
What are your parents doing? That's a strange way to go.
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta ask my dad and my mom that.
What are your parents like?
My mom, she's a sweetheart. She's like a little hippie.
She's a hippie?
Nah, she's a little hippie, sweet lady. Like, she's actually a massage therapist teacher.
Oh,
she's been doing that for the past like 8 years. She used to do massage therapy. My dad, he's a fucking thug. Like, yeah, he's gnarly. He's from 99 Mafia. He's like, they got divorced when I was younger, so like my mom raised me really, to stay away from all that shit. But my dad's cool as fuck. I always talk to him, and that's my dog. And he loves fucking what I do. I just did this little day. Oh, it's pretty much like a little documentary like about me and like where I grew up and who raised me.
That's out already?
Yeah, it's on diamondsupply.com. It's like a full little edit. It's pretty sick. And my pops is on there, my mom's is on there, my grandma, my cousin, and it just gives a little rundown on like how I grew up.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's sick.
What about you? Let's hear about the parents.
Oh shit, my dad lives in Louisiana, like Baton Rouge, like still like with like my whole family, like they live in Louisiana. And then my mom and brother, they were living in like New York for a little while, and then I just recently moved them out to Koreatown.
So now, they live out here now?
Yeah, so now they live out here.
Just like how far away from you?
Like in the same building. We all like live in the same apartment.
Really?
Yeah.
And is this fucking awesome? Like you're hyped to get them out here?
No, super sick. Like we've been like, I haven't seen him, and before that I hadn't seen him really like close for like more than like a month for like 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, and then I didn't even see him for like years at a time. Yeah.
How are they taking to Koreatown?
They like it. Yeah.
They're eating Korean food and stuff?
Shit, I haven't brought him to fucking Korean barbecue. Yeah, I'm trying to bring him, dude.
It's always weird for everybody when you do that for them for the first time.
Yeah.
The Korean barbecue experience.
It's super weird. That's probably the reason I haven't brought him.
That shit's bomb. We're killing it by the end of the day.
It's so good, but
but
if you go in there and you don't have like a Korean person with you, chances are you're not really going to be able to figure out what exactly you're supposed to do with that menu.
Not at all.
We just tell them give us a bomb meat.
I feel like
a little bit of fish.
You need somebody who knows how to
crazy.
order all the right ingredients to throw it all together to be something like.
Yeah,
we just whatever looks good on it. We was just like, give me that, throw it on the grill.
You gotta have patience, though. You can't go in there with like a full appetite. You gotta.
You
feel me?
You need to be like starving because they're gonna give you so much food,
and you can't take it, right?
I don't know.
No, you can't. Like, I mean, if you do the buffet style, like, you know what I mean.
People that it's weird
you can eat or whatever.
Because everybody in LA, well, everybody who's got a little bit of money at least, or who lives near Koreatown knows about Korean barbecue. But then everybody else in America probably has absolutely no fucking clue what we're talking about. What this is like, with a big flame in the middle of the table, and you're just dumping chunks of
fucking all these different sides of like random shit.
I love it. Like, I'll eat way too much every single time I do that. That's the wave.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And they bring you all that fucking sake, and you just like inevitably get completely shit faced off of it.
And the fucking Kirins and shit. And
What's that? It's
like the beer, Korean beer.
Oh yeah, that too.
Live right now.
I like this. I like the live Snapchat.
You already know.
We got Boss Man. We got Dane Vaughn.
The only part about Korean barbecue I don't like is like cooking it yourself. That makes me want to go to like Benihana's. You ever been to Benihana's?
Yeah, because you always feel like you don't know if you're gonna be like doing it 100% right.
Long Beach, that shit's fire.
Yeah.
Cook the meal in front of you, that shit's way better.
You know what the worst part about Korean barbecue is that you just leave there smelling like you fucking bathed in the kitchen.
It's like, it's all like,
you're a wrap.
You covered in that shit.
You can't go there and then do something after.
Yeah.
You got to go back and take a shower.
Yeah, it's like the end of your night for sure. You got to go home, shower, like curl up in a ball.
Like you had a good meal, really.
You might not
like you had a good rip.
You might not survive that shit. Look at this. I love that Boo's fucking doing this heavy on the snap.
You guys ever do the boomerang? That shit's
Yeah, he said to me before, he goes, you want to take a boomerang?
Yeah, I fuck with the boomerang.
Look, man, y'all smiling.
I can't help it, dude.
I got to put the time, you know.
So good.
Is Snapchat dead? Did Instagram story take over?
It took over.
Yeah, it did, huh?
I don't know, man.
I still do both.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I get more views on Snapchat, so I feel kind of indebted to it.
I feel like that's a lot of going on. You know, people got a lot of
That's
people.
my thing. I didn't get no views.
Really? It's just weird because...
And it looked sketchy to my girl. She's like, why you got Snapchat?
Really? You gotta get a girl to trust you, man. Snapchat, you're, baby, I'm a pro skater. It's part of my business. I'm an influencer.
That doesn't work when you say that. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work?
I'm like, she is going to be hyped when I comment back because she's about to go buy her little brother a DGK board that has my name on it.
Makes sense
it's cool, too, but you feel me? That
sounds mean. Well, now Instagram's got the same exact technology.
I know.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah, true. But it's all good. You feel me?
Yeah, 100.
All right, anything else we should talk about before we wrap this up?
Shit.
Big dope.
We gotta just shout everyone out, man.
Yeah.
Shout you out for having us.
Hey, my pleasure.
To all your fans. Shout out to Slinky C for featuring in, you feel me?
Yeah, shout out to the
squad. Man, shout out to the skate industry.
Shout out to
my pleasure. As we discussed, doing that's what we like doing.
What's the other one that you fucks with?
On Some Shit, The Come Up, No Jumper. The 3 businesses, but The Come Up is like the BMX website. So On Some Shit's like the clothing line, and No Jumper is the podcast.
All right, got it all going.
Just to translate for people out there. Well, hey, shout out to everybody who enjoyed this. We're all pretty high. I'm not gonna lie, we're pretty high.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna keep smoking too.
We're gonna keep smoking until we fucking pass out and we all fall asleep in here. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for coming in. This is No Jumper, the coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. Pow!
That was good.
That was fun.
Mellow.
I might be the highest you ever looked at an interview. Me? Fuck right now.
That's tight.
You was the drunkest you been? The highest you been.